Hello guys, welcome back to the crew and the crew Discord in this case. For those of you not familiar with Discord, it's something like Skype and TeamSpeak, which you can use to communicate verbally with voice chat or with normal chat with other people. And also for the crew, there is a channel, a server. But how does it all work? Well, you can download Discord, which is free to download. It's also free to use. And the only thing you have, of course, you need is like a headset or at least some speakers and a mic, so that you can communicate with other people. So if you download that thing, if you're familiar with it, then this will not be a problem. But if you're not familiar with it, you download it, you create an account, and then you sort of end up on more or less this menu thing here. If you click, you will see, I have a few channels here now, or a few servers available here, but that will not be the case if you, the first time you arrive here. You will have some sort of tutorial to go through, and but you have a plus sign here. That's the most important. If you click on that one, and then it will ask you if you want to create your own server, or if you want to participate in a server. If you click on participate, then you have to sort of paste or the invitation code or the link. I will post a couple of links in the description of this video, and then you can copy and paste these links here and you just participate. So the first one that I will post there is the crew. So this is like if you join that server, you sort of end up here. You end up on this page here, and if you go on the left, you will see all kind of different channels. That can be like chat channels, that can be voice channels, and so on. So you have some rules that you have to go by. Depending on your language, you can scroll up here. If you click on the rules, you can scroll up Swedish, Dutch, French, English, German, whatever it is. All of those languages are there, sort of explaining the rules for this server. You, of course, have to more or less obey the rules. If not, you will get kicked. It's pretty simple. That is for the rules. Then you have some server info that will tell you that this thing works with self-assignable roles, and then you need to give yourself some sort of a role. What are the roles available? You can click on this here. It's a Google document spreadsheet. If you click on that, it will go to Google, as you see, and it will give you all of these different roles that you will be able to get. For instance, you have the Motivation staff. These are people who moderate the chats and enforce the rules if need be. So those are more or less the admins of that server. And you will have some other roles that you can get. For instance, if you play on PC, you need to get yourself a PC role. PlayStation, it's PS4, Xbox is Xbox, and then you will have a different color so that you can recognize other people playing on your platform. And then there are some other roles available as well. Where do you do that? For instance, if you play on PC, what you do is you go to the bot spam channel. If you click on that, and then you in the message here, you just type in get, and then you get yourself a role. Either it's PC or Xbox or up. And if you do that, the bots here in this thing will give you the role that you have. I'm not going to do it now because I already have a role here, which is the PC role. You can also get like a role for PvP. That will also change. The difference is that you will see all these colors here, like you have red, yellow, and light, and all that. The red ones are the PC, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have a look down the list. As you can see, there are a lot of people. I think there's like 400 or 500 of them. As you can see here, if I am in red here, if I click on that, that will say PvP. So I have the PC role, I have the freestyler role that is related to the other server that I'm going to talk about in a second, and I also have the PvP role. So also here in bot spam you need to type in /get space PvP, and that will give you the PvP role. And if you do have the PvP role, then you can again join another server. But if you If you open this news and info tab here, you will see events, and there you will see by Rikishi, you will see the Colosseum is currently accepting registration for multiple events scheduled for the month May. If you like what you see, get the PvP role, as I just explained how to do that, and add Motonation by going to the bot spam and using the command get PvP, as I just explained. And then there is also an invite link here for the Crew Colosseum, which is another server. And you just click on that, and you also more or less go to that server. So you have the crew, and then you will end up on the Crew Colosseum, which is a separate server for people who are registered with the PvP role and who are participating or want to participate in PvP tournaments and such. And then you will see the May 2018 events here. There are two. You will have a PvP Race and Eliminator tournament, which is solo and free for all. And you will have a Crew versus Crew PvP weekend, which obviously is a Crew versus Crew battle, for which you can register as a team, or you can just register solo and then you will be appointed towards a certain team. You can register by going into some Google documents or forms that you have to fill in. Either there's one for the solo and there's one for the Crew versus Crew. You just click on that, you again go to your browser and you fill in whatever is requested, and then once the one of the admins has got your application, you will get like another role again. And that means that let's have a look. For instance, this the pink colors here are registered people that for I think for PC and for let's have a look what role does he have here. Crew Bokus is Apex Racer May is Colosseum Freestyler, and he is a PC player. So that's the three roles that he has. So you know that he's registered for the May tournament and that he plays on PC by just clicking on it. Let's see, who else do we have here? We have Makes, also registered for the May tournaments. We have Paraglider is also registered for the main tournaments, and myself as well, and also Scarecrow. I see 5 people who are online at the moment. There might be other people already registered, but they are not online at the moment, so you don't see them in the list. But I already see 5 people that are registered for the May tournament. When exactly the tournament will take place is something, you have to follow on this server here. They will give you the information or send you a message whenever it will take place. So that is sort of what's going on here. A few more possibilities by going to Discord. At first, myself and my team, we were more or less on TeamSpeak, but we moved to Discord now, which also means you can join several servers, as you can see here. This is Forever Pink server, that's like a friend of mine. This is my own server, this is Valorster server, and then you have like the crew in the Crew Colosseum. And you can join as many servers as you want. If you have friends out there who have Discord, you can also always at the same time. If you get an invitation link, you click on the plus sign here and you can participate on another server, or you can create your own server. It's as simple as that. I will post the invitation link for the crew. That is like the crew server, and I will also post the link for the Crew Colosseum, and that is where you can more or less register for the PvP, and let's call that the PvP server from the crew. For those of you interested, the registrations for the May tournament are open at the moment. That's so thought I will do a quick video on it to explain it a little bit more. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.